Welcome to Universal Tarot. My name is Robin, and today let's do a what you need to know right now style reading. Let's see what you need to know right now, baby. Let's see what's coming through, what's being hidden, maybe silver lining to something you're going through, or just something coming down the chute. But let's see. Ooh, we got a little bit of milk of honey. Okay. Very bittersweet card. This is all about getting the treasure at the end of the rainbow, but in order to get to the treasure at the end of the rainbow, you had to go through the storm, those rocky waters. Let's see where you are in that storm. Let's see if it's coming towards you. Let's see if you're coming out of it and getting that treasure. Let's see what they want to say. Let's see what you need to know right now. Spirit guides, talk to us. What? Okay, so we have the Magician. Wow, we have the Knight of Swords. Heavy emphasis on Gemini, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. That's what you need to know right now. How's it going to affect you or make you feel? Ooh, there's a lesson being learned. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. So that is my lesson card. We'll see what the lesson is. Actions or advice is the Lovers in reverse. Really heavy emphasis on Gemini in your reading right now. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. And there's the Four of Swords. This is the Knight of Cups, and we'll see what this lesson is. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. I feel like it's part of it, but it could be immaturity or pettiness or not dealing with emotions in the right manner or overwhelming emotions. We'll see what's going on because we have two knights, and typically two knights will create a battle. It's a head-to-head battle. We got a battle here. Whether it's internal or external, let's see what's going on. What does the collective need to know right now? Sorry, guys, my eye has been watering all day. Will not stop. I do not know why. There's nothing in it. It's not hurting. It just won't stop watering. It's like, you know when you go in the wind and your eyes just water? It's like I got wind blowing in my eyes. But anyway, let's see what you need to know right now. What is this Magician, Knight of Swords? What is this? What are you saying? What is... The Tower is in reverse. The Knight of Swords, excuse me, the Five of Swords. There's a resistance to let go of... conflict. Okay. You're stuck on something collective here. There's the struggle, there's the challenge. I feel like it was an argument with someone, excuse me. I feel like you had an argument or a disagreement. Something was said here that I found you took offensive, you took it personal, and you're mad. You know, the Knight of Swords here is resentful. He's angry. The Knight of Swords is impulsive, right? He's angry, so he's saying something. He's angry, so he's reacting. And there is a resistance to let go or to walk away. Okay, so they set the tone. There's a lesson. We'll get to the lesson, but what you need to know right now is obviously it's time to let go. But why? What's the resistance? How do they let go? The High Priestess is in reverse. You're looking for answers. You don't know. You've been waiting for answers. There's the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands. And the High Priestess is in reverse. So what that tells me is there's a lack of understanding. Like you don't understand why someone did something or why they said something, right? It's like, I'll just use a very generic experience. You're in a relationship, you've been together 5 years, they just cheat on you, they elope and get married to someone else. And you're like, what just happened here? It's like you don't understand someone else's behavior, someone's action. You didn't get closure. You didn't get an explanation. But unfortunately, the lesson here and what you need to know right now is that you're going to have to move forward without having all the answers, without understanding their behavior. As above, so below, as within, so without. It is a reflection of them. But focusing on, whether it's resentment or lack of answers or lack of closure, or just focusing on the past is creating turbulence in your life. It's stopping you from living your best life yet because you're holding on. And they want you to be able to release and let go and see how it's harming you. It's not harming that person. It's blocking your manifestations. It's blocking your blessings. And it's blocking your intuition. And it's because you don't have all the answers. There's the Five of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And what you need to know right now is you're going to have to move forward without having all the answers because that's what's best for you. Okay. How that affects you is not positive. You don't like what I'm saying right now. I'm so sorry. You don't like it. You don't like it. And with the Page of Pentacles is in reverse, that's a difficult lesson. So for me, when that comes out, it means that this might be repetitive, something that you've gone through or something you're going to go through again until you can release. It's like forgiving someone without them apologizing or even thinking they did something wrong. And it's because you're not forgiving for them. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you and just being able to release what that is that you're holding on to so that you can get your pot of gold. Because right now what I feel is you're at the storm because the resentment is there. And that's the lesson. That's what this person's teaching you. That's the soul contract. Is there anything else you want to say with that Page of Pentacles is in reverse, which means it's difficult, it's challenged. Maybe you have something to say. Maybe you're just looking for an explanation or trying to understand, but there's the Tower. There's Tower. And there's the Three of Swords because it really hurt you. Shit. And there's the Knight of Wands. And there it's a very personal betrayal, whoever this reading is for. And it could have been by a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or there's just a lot of burning pain, right? It just burns, it hurts. It was a personal betrayal. It was a personal thing. It was like something, like someone intentionally hurt you. Didn't expect it because the Tower is there. And that's the lesson, is to learn to direct your energy on yourself, right? How to control your mind, principle of mentalism, your emotions, because I do feel that the Knight of Cups in reverse is overwhelming emotions. The Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups, you lay down in bed and you just cry. You're overwhelmed. You don't understand why they did this, why this is what you're going through, why this is what's happening. And sometimes we don't understand the whys in the storm. We don't see it in the eye of the storm. It's not till after that we can see and understand why. And that's what they want to highlight here, is you'll understand the why. Hindsight's 20/20. There's the betrayal. And this is being able to basically pick yourself up, because that's what you need to do to create the life you want, and not letting someone else stop you from creating the life you want. And that's what this is teaching you. This is a really difficult reading, and I'm really sorry that someone did that to you. But your soul knew that you could go through that, and that's how this makes you feel. That's a lesson. That's what they want to highlight today. Because the actions to take and the advice, or the Lovers is in reverse, and that's when we're giving into temptation. That's when we're not making the best decision for ourselves. There's disharmony in our lives, whether it's a relationship. Here, I feel like it's a relationship, but I also feel like it's with it. The Lovers is all about letting go of temptation, right? Are you going to let the devil, Satan, temptation get the best of you? Or are you going to be in control and discipline and get the best of it? And the fact that it's in reverse does represent the disharmony element. Giving into temptation here is looking for answers that you might not ever have. And accepting that and letting go of that without the answers. And the advice is to find that courage and the strength within, because you can. This is a soul contract, which means you came here to master that, and change your perspective. What did you learn from this person? How did you grow and evolve from this experience? What have you realized that you don't want? What do you realize that you do want? And change your perspective in the way that you're looking at that, and allow yourself to, the Queen of Swords, be at peace with it. You can't change it. You can't control it. There's nothing you can do about it. And that's the Queen of Swords energy. She is a woman scorned. She has been treated like shit, right? And in a lot of the decks, she's mad. She's angry. She's hostile. She's pissed off. But in this deck, she's at peace. She's enlightened. I can't change it. I can't control it. I can't do anything about it. But what's going to make me happy? Well, that's where I'm going to focus right now. And that's what you need to know right now. And there's the Tower again. So it was definitely a very strong, unexpected personal betrayal. I feel like right now you're in the eye of the storm. And, I know that you can get out of that storm quite quickly by trusting yourself, the choices, but most of all, going with the flow. Because when we're the rock, when we're rigid, when we're resistance, we will create suffering. But when we're the water and we go with the flow, things will transition more smoothly. Okay, that's what I have today. So let's grab some oracles. We're going to see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll see what else comes through and what other messages you need to receive. So what does the collective need to surrender to here? Receiving support and love. Yeah. So allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This will take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Okay. Akashic Record message, baby. What is the Akashic Record message for the collective? Akashic Record message to help kind of move forward without that closure here, or even understanding connections. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. So your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you to discover your life's purpose and your true joy. Okay? And resolution. whatever it is that you've been struggling with is going to be resolved. That remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or the way that we want, but being able to move forward and start fresh will always bring relief. And let's grab the spirit animal, and then we'll jump into the tarot here. What is the spirit animal message? What's the spirit animal message here? We have the metamorphosis. Definitely, right? The cocoon, the caterpillar in the cocoon coming out to be the beautiful butterfly. The ugly duckling turning into the beautiful swan. Pay attention to the areas of your life that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are entering a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. All right, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get back to the tarot and let's see what else you need to know right now. Spirit guides, talk to us. Talk to the collective. What else do they need to know, need to hear, need to be aware of? What else is coming down, or what else do you want to mention here? What else do you want to say, babe? Hey, what we got? What we got here? 10 of Cups. There it is. The Death and the Hangman. You know, in the Page of Swords, it's learning from it. We already got the lesson. It's learning from this and instead of holding on to it. It's time to end. There it is. The Death with the Hanged Man. So the time of pause, the time of it's time to end that. There's the 10 of Cups. They want you to be at peace with it. Know that it happened for your highest calling. Know that it happened for your highest good. Know that where you're heading is better than where you were, and the universe has a better plan for you. And this is really trusting in that, right? Metaphysics teaches us that if we can trust in the divine, right? Even Lord Krishna teaches us if we act without expectations and we trust, we'll get everything that we want. And sometimes that trust is being challenged, and I feel it is here. But they want you to have peace in that. They want you to be at peace with what happened, and be at peace with what's to come, because they want you to stop holding on to that. It's holding you back. That's not fair to you. That really is the whole point of this reading. Focusing on the lesson, focusing on what you learned, and allowing yourself to progress forward. Is there a lesson or something that I missed, or that they've missed, or that I didn't mention? I know we talked about it in depth, but is there something that I didn't say or didn't maybe... okay. The 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. 4 of Swords. So this is, when we look at the 2 of Wands, when that comes out in a reading, it is not always the card we want to see. It's never the card. We never want to see the 2 of Wands. However, when the 2 of Wands comes up, it represents choices. You always have choices. You always have options. You're going to look at your past. You're going to look at your future. You're going to say, what type of future do I want? Right? Look at the wands behind them, the wands behind them. That's the past. That's what you've been through. Those are your experiences that you have. And now you're going to make the decision to do things differently. You're going to make the decisions to focus on what you want. Focus on where you're heading. Focus on where you're going, and focus on bringing that into your life. Now, when we look at the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, they're cards of planning, preparation, they're cards of action, and they're cards of waiting for results. So what I see here is your spirit guides wanting you to see the spiritual growth within yourself, see the change, the progress, who you were, who you are, who you're going to be, and really focus on the future that you want to bring into your reality. And don't let the past or other people stop you from getting what you want. And that's what you need to know right now. And that's what I have. So collective, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you like your reading and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. So thank you. I always appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off today with your final message. The final message for the collective. What do we have here? Consciously celebrating the blessings of life is an integrated spiritual practice. It is a form of bowing to the mystery. Make a list of 5 blessings in your life and add to it once a week. Each month, take a few minutes to reflect on the blessings that you have. Remember, when you focus on what you have, you bring more to your life. But when you focus on what you don't have, you continue to lose. That's what I got. That's what's up. I wish you the best of luck. Until next time.